Welcome back, folks, to the channel. It's November, and every November I get really excited for one reason, and that is Noirevember. If you're familiar with this title screen, you know that this is LA Noire, and one of my favorite things to do every year during November is watch old detective movies, and I thought, what better way to combine my love for old detective movies, my love for LA Noire, and the month than, put it all together, playing it on the channel. I have not played anything on the PC version yet, so this is all new, all fresh. But Detective Moose has returned. Shout out to I'm a Hippie. Let's get to it, No beating around the bush here.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. A symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home and have room to breathe and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see.
Man, Rockstar was really on a tear.
You deal with the chain of command.
I'll come back to this thought.
Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective, an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniformed assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
What I was saying, though, is I think
they don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the opposite.
some kind of catch. I didn't need to turn there.
Himself.
What I was trying to say is Rockstar was on a tear, though, with their intros during this period. GTA 4, Red Dead Redemption, and then this. It's incredible stuff. I think LA Noire has the best one, though.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurried up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Happy hunting, he says.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
Probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right.
Over
have it
and
your
done.
way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. Two heads are always better than one.
We got our first newspaper. Nice and quick.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheldon.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering
You
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon. And your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
Harlan Fontaine, what a weird guy. An interesting fellow.
Look at this junk.
Don't think we need the bottle, but, you know, we can pick it up anyway.
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
Oh, it was just going off for that, I think. Obviously, you guys don't know that my controller's vibrating, but...
What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
Just running into that garbage can. I almost said barrel.
Take a look at this.
Been a while since I've done the first mission in this game. Don't typically have to think about it much, you know?
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap.
Can I get in the car? No. It was a nice thought.
We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
What do you got? What do you got?
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
That's one way to put
Doesn't
it.
really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Bam, and would you look at that? We can see the gun.
Ralph,
It's up on the roof.
something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
Reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
I would never.
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
I swear there are more clues to be found. I don't know that either of these are going to be the ones that we're after. The empty beer bottle
What
and
kind
the
of chumps do these
cigarette
homicide
butt.
guys think we are?
Alright. Back up out of that. Let's go up, I guess.
How you doing, Cole? Found it yet?
Smith & Wesson.
Sure did.
Serial S71893.
2 spent
2 rounds
cartridges.
fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
There's still clues to be discovered.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Does it tell me? Oh, there's just the two. So nothing yet. I swear there's something in one of these garbage bins.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks than help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
He's making some good points, though, you know?
Wake up, Cole.
I'm very awake. I'm searching for clues, man. I don't know that I could be any more awake, frankly. Okay, that's got me out of the investigation area. There's still more in here. Okay, we've seen that. I don't believe there's anything more up on the roof. I saw that rat, though. Nothing back there. I must be thinking of a different... I almost said mission, but I don't think it's a mission. Okay, it's still... Hello? Still acting like there's more to be seen there. I don't know what. So if I walk away... It's doing the chime. I'm clicking A like it's gonna do anything for me, but I don't think it is. What about this paintbrush?
Optimistic, Cole.
It is a little optimistic, but if you don't have optimism, what do you got? Is there anything above us? Not this way. Probably not this way either. Doesn't look like it. I've only played this game a couple times. You'd think I'd have this down by now, but I suppose not. But that music, man. That music. I know what it means. I don't think the cat means anything, though. Empty beer bottles. Is there something above us that I missed on the roof? It's not an impossibility, I suppose. Hello, friend. No, I don't want to go down. Stop climbing down, Cole. Go back up. Oh, we're just gonna go right through you, bud. I hope he's not frozen forever now. I think we've turned this into a bit of a paranormal experience. Oh, maybe not. Still don't know why it's given me that. Unless there's something to be done in the notebook. Alright, so we've been here for a while. I finally caved. I had to look it up to make sure I wasn't missing anything. And we did get everything we needed. So, the music doesn't necessarily stop, so onward we go, I suppose.
You know the way. You can drive.
So onto the gun store. We're gonna let our partner take the wheel. And see how that goes. Listen to some chatter, if there is any. "10:21 p.m. I love going to the gun store super late at night. Well, super late as far as probably gun stores go."
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Model
All right.
27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
27 nickel checkered walnut. Pearl grip, 27, 4-inch barrel.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
All right, let's go to Schroeder's apartment. Go pay our guy Errol a
Call it
visit.
in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
How about you lead the way? I think that's a better idea.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name. If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And
The music is so much louder than everything else. And there we go.
many crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
It's not very nice. I don't think I'm full of it. I think I make some really good points. Me being Detective Cole Phelps. Alright, we got a gold-handled door. Time to head on in. Schroeder is in apartment 2.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Wonderful. Was 2 downstairs? Oh, 2's right here. Cool.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Ooh, fist fight time.
You ready, tough guy? Huh?
Oh, that's just tough.
Prancing around and hit me.
Are you sure you want that? Are you sure you want that? I didn't even lose my hat there, Buster.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
All right, let's get to
Keep an eye
searching
on him,
here.
Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
What do we got? Floyd Rose.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner.
Let's
Leave
stick
the
him in
book
a
where you
hornet's
found it.
nest.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
I think it's time for the hornet's nest.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
All right. First case done. Time for
Well,
the
you
second.
picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. The force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identify code 3.
That's us.
Take that. It's only a couple blocks from
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger, KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Sirens on. Let's go.
Take the next right.
If we ever get there.
Take the next right.
Where'd you learn how to drive?
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
Bank robbery, though. Give me a gun. What do we got? We got a shotgun. Okay. That guy got one. Come on.
Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are
Well,
in
you
there.
took the cover I was going
Take it
for,
slow.
Buster.
Backup will be here soon.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
Got one more upstairs. Ooh. That wall's
That's
gonna need
it?
some serious
We got
cleaning.
them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
That wall's gonna need some serious cleaning.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
Cole Phelps, ever so positive. Good for him.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
A little bit of tension between Kelso and Phelps.
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. In my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before he jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Time to start running.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD! You can go screw yourselves.
Well, that's not very nice.
Why, you! Watch it! He's hiding in the alley!
We've got this guy, though. Wendell Bowers isn't going to know what hit him.
Bowers! Hold it right there! Stop now or I will shoot!
You know, I've never noticed all the rats and everything, which could be a playing it on PS3 thing.
Get down from there right now! Give it up, Wendell!
Stay the hell away from me!
Oh, I forgot that they kick you.
You gotta be kidding!
You fucking asked for it.
I didn't fucking ask for anything, Buster.
There's no way I'm going back inside.
That's what you think.
I've done my time.
'Cause I'd beg to differ.
It's over, Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Where did he go? Where did he go? Oh, he's right there. I lost my hat.
We've got the place to ourselves.
Give me back my hat, you son of a bitch.
Come on then.
Can't believe that you would do that to me. That was a ridiculous way he fell over.
Officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Perhaps. I certainly did not, though.
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
I think he's in trouble. It's my wild guess for the day. He's in trouble. Buyer beware. We're on the 4th case of the traffic desk, I think is what this is called.
There's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
No. I don't know how you came to that conclusion.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
All these people?
Broad daylight. Crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Everybody stay back.
Seen it all. It's a lot of money for 1948.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Alright. Now we need shell casings. I remember this one fairly well. Ah, they're shining in the sun. Bless their heart.
Shell casings. These look like 32s. FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Browning.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
You cut me off there, sir. Produced right down the road from me.
This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole. You better take a statement.
This guy? Are you the witness?
Cops. It's gotta be something big, right?
Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button.
This is a secure area. Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run at the shoe store.
Into the shoe store we go then.
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. And if you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course. And don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
Alright, fair enough. Let's get at it. Now comes the fun part of LA Noire where we get to see the facial animations.
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss. Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
That ridiculous whistle in the background is perfect. Oh, like, why is it not letting me click on anything? It's giving me
You think
instructions.
you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
She's looking shifty. All that movement. We're gonna say she's lying. That's more than just doubting.
You're lying, Miss Galetta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Probably this layaway voucher with your name on it.
Your pearl earrings, Miss Galetta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God. I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
You tell her, Cole.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Probably is pretty painful to get shot.
Which jewelry store?
Be my guess.
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
Definitely gonna doubt that one.
You're making me angry, Miss Galetta. Is that what you want?
I like that she says her name's
Tell me
Galletta
why
and then he
Mr.
calls her
Kalu
Galetta.
shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage
Close enough.
hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Galetta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
I think she's telling the truth.
Need you
3
to
for 3.
concentrate, Miss
Wonderful.
Galetta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then 3 very quickly, close together. 5.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
We ranked up. Also, this is not the traffic desk. This is just the
We
beat
have the
cop
murder weapon.
section.
And the murderer. The girl saw
Patrol
it.
desk is what
The
it's
killer
called.
works at a jewelry store called Hartfield.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Let's jump in the car. You know what? I'm gonna drive this time. No, I don't want his car. I would like my own. Do we need to go to the gun store? I don't think we do. I think we just go to the jewelry store. Well, might as well cause a little damage while we're at it. I think that's becoming of a Los Angeles Police Department officer. Come on, load in. Where are the movie theaters? Oh. I never claimed to be a good driver, you know? Oh, that's on the front side. I thought I'd be able to thread that. And I just watched that guy run that lady right over. Los Angeles, 1948, 47, whatever it is. Crazy place. Crazy place.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
No, Edgar
Officer
Kalu.
Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Come on, man.
Hurry, officer! He's getting away!
I'm not getting away. I'm fast.
Kalu, get back here!
He seems to be pretty quick too, though.
This sounds dangerous.
Stop or I will shoot!
Phased through the entire diner there.
That's one heck of a son.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son.
I need to start saying that.
Shooting yesterday.
Incredible,
Yes,
incredible phrase.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
This is it. It's promotion time, baby. Let's question this fella.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
All right. Let's do this one. It's our only option.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Sounds a little fishy. I think he's lying.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Is that so?
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stump Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
We never used the gun, which is weird. I guess we did have to go to the
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps.
gun store.
It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boyo. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing.
And just like that, we got a promotion. Not bad. Patrol desk done. Bam. Passed. Is there anything beyond that? Oh, nope. I guess we're just moving straight into the traffic desk. Which I think we're actually going to do in the next video. We'll split it up. I think that's a good spot to finish up the first one, let it kind of simmer for a bit, and then we're going to rejoin Detective Phelps on the traffic desk. But thank you guys so much for tuning in today. If you're new to the channel, you know the deal. It's YouTube. If you could please drop a like, hit me with a comment. Tell me your favorite detective movie if you've got one. I'd love to hear it. And drop subscription. We're 10 away from 100, and really hoping we'll see that 100 before the year's out. I think we can do it. And fortunately, with an awesome community, we can make that happen. So I would love to have you along for the ride. But I am going to leave it at that one, and we will pick up again with the traffic desk in the next video. Everyone take care. Moose out.